All right, I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. We're back with another lesson. And this one's going to be titled, The Devil, Esau, the Red Dragon, and Lucifer, Light Bearer, right? Because that's what Lucifer is the light bearer, okay? And right here, we're going to start off with the, how you call this, the definition, right? The Strong's definition, Salakia, in the Blue Letter Bible to find out what Lucifer means.
Lucifer, light bearer.
Light bearer, okay? Illuminati, the illuminated ones, okay? Go ahead.
Shining one, morning star Lucifer, of the king of Babylon.
Of the king of what?
Babylon, and Satan. Halil, describing the king of Babylon.
Describing the king of Babylon. Who's the king of Babylon right now? Esau, Edom, okay? It's not no spiritual entity, okay? Running around with two horns, with his little minions, just wreaking havoc across the whole earth. Okay, Satan is the spiritual entity. Satan is one of the sons that the Lord created, right, to do his work on the left-hand side. Satan is in order. He is not rebelling against the Lord. When the Lord gives him his orders, he does what he's told, okay? And the counterparts are Esau, Edom, okay? You see, there's a council in heaven on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, pursuant to the book of Job. Did he not ask permission, right? Did he not ask permission for him to go do what he had to do to Job? He was already being called Satan, right? Why didn't he just do it if he's rebelling? Doesn't make no sense. You see? So we're gonna get right to it and get into these scriptures to prove that the devil, the red dragon, that beast, and Lucifer is the so-called white man. Is a man. All right? So, let's start off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
See? How art thou fallen from heaven? Now understand that there's a heaven where the Lord sits, right? In the spiritual realm, there's a heaven where the birds fly, okay? And then there's heaven that means your kingdom, right? The kingdom, right? Because our kingdom is not going to be up there in the sky. Our kingdom's going to be right here on earth, right? A new Jerusalem, the kingdom of heaven. You see, rulership. Who's in rulership right now? The so-called white man, right? Lucifer, the light bearer, the illuminated ones, right?
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Which did as weak as the nations, and that's with their military might, right? With their laws, right? They stuck their nose in everybody's business, made everybody drink after that wine, got them drunk, okay? This is the way they weaken the nations. That's why in Jeremiah it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut down? They were referred to as the hammer of the earth, right? They laid the law. Whatever they said goes. Okay? It's like a judge. Bang! That's it. They set the sentence and bang. Right? They laid down that gavel, that hammer. Okay? See, which did weaken the nations. Okay?
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
You see? So he said, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And if you understand, man, like they got these this Jewish man, I believe his name is Harari. I don't know his full name, but he goes by Harari or something like that. He had said that that their creation with AI has already superseded the God of the Bible. You see? You can't make these things up. All right? You cannot make these things up. And we're gonna get 2 Thessalonians, all right, chapter 2 and starting at 3 to further prove this.
There's a book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you.
Nah, some devil with red spandex.
Let no man deceive you.
Let no man, a man, deceive you.
By any means.
By any means.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Except that there come a falling away first, and that was us when we fell away from our power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We forgot his name. We started, idolatry behind these wicked religions. Okay, we started doing wickedness. We didn't believe. All right, we fell away. All right, we didn't know who we were.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. Does it say Satan, the spiritual entity? No, it says, and that man of sin be revealed.
The son of perdition.
The son of perdition. Perdition means wrath. All right? Perdition means destruction. The son of destruction. Okay? Understand, when you go to the book of Romans chapter 9 verse 11, where the Lord said before the kids were born, right? Neither having done any good or evil. Where he chose one to love and one to hate. For Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. Okay? And when you go further down into that chapter, there was two vessels. Right? He said, Can the clay tell the potter, why hast thus made me this way? For I made one lump to honor and one lump to dishonor. Okay? That's that vessel fitted for destruction. That son of perdition. And that right there, the son of perdition, is gonna come into play after. Right? Because it talks about how the dragon gets thrown into perdition. And we're going to get to that after, okay? That's very important right there, the son of perdition.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh.
You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to ascend, right? He's trying to ascend. All right?
Or that is worshipped, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh.
You see? So who is the only person that made everybody believe that the Messiah was a so-called white man, when that's not even in the scriptures, pursuing the book of Revelations, chapter 13, chapter 1, starting at verse 13. Okay? Where John the Revelator saw the image, right? It's not in the scriptures. That description is not in the scriptures, but they'll tell you it doesn't matter. Once you tell them, you bring it to that matter, to them it doesn't matter. You see, but it mattered when we were blind. Oh yeah, you see, this is what he looked like. See, if it doesn't matter, why'd you paint that image? You see, because you're trying to replace our Lord and Savior. Right? That's great blasphemy. That's why you're not written in the book of life. Okay? You're not written in the book of life for that. All right? That is the greatest offense you have committed. Besides piercing him, you have also made yourself to be him. You see? So, we're going to go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and keep going at 14.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
See, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
See, and we all know that hell is not a fiery place where the devil with a pitchfork is there. You know what I mean? Because if you go to read the book of Jonas, when he was in that fish, okay, he said, the Lord has brought me to hell. Was he burning? No. He went straight to where he was supposed to go. But that was the condition he was brought to, right? For not listening to the Lord, all right? So that's the so-called white man is going to be brought to a low state. You see, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See, pursuing 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and Salakia chapter 2 verse 3 and 4. Okay? And see how Lucifer, that's why he's going to get brought down. All right?
To the sides of the pit.
To the sides of the pits. All right? So let's go get the book of Obadiah chapter 1. Okay? And start at, let's read number 1 and then we'll go, we'll jump down to 4.
There's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom.
See, concerning Edom. And who's Edom? So-called white man, right? So I just wanted to read that part so you could understand who they were talking about, right? Go down to 4.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
There you go. You see, this is Esau. The whole time this is talking about Esau in Isaiah chapter 14 from 12 all the way down to 17. This is talking about Esau. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 3 and verse 3 and 4. This is talking about Esau. You see? Everything points to Esau, man. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. Right? Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 14 and read 14 and 15 one more time.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Didn't it just say, but thence I will bring thee down?
To the sides of the pit.
There you go, man. Go ahead, keep reading.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Oh, hold on. Lucifer, I thought Lucifer was Satan, the devil with 2 horns and, that spirit that rebelled. Is this what?
Is this the man?
Is this the man? Is this the man? Go ahead.
That made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms.
Exactly. Like I said, with their military might. Okay? When they had that nuclear bomb. When they were the only ones with them type of weapons, right? But what's going on now? Let the weak say I'm strong, because now everybody got that type of technology. Okay? See? So now they're saying it's like when 50 says saying, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie. That's what they're going to look at them like. You know what I mean? Why? Because the Lord's going to put the spirit on all these other nations to bring this place down. Okay? Nobody's scared of Esau or Babylon anymore. This place is weak. Okay? We see what's going on with the economy. Nobody is trembling in fear anymore. All right? But is this the man? A man. All right? Esau.
That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof.
That's no secret who did that.
That opened not to the house of his prisoners.
So that opened not the house of his prisoners. And you know that Babylon, aka America, got more prison houses than anywhere else in the earth. Okay? You see, so what are we doing here? Is a man with 2 horns, right, and a tail with a pitchfork running around with a bunch of zip ties and a crew with a bunch of handcuffs and locking people up, sentencing them, right, giving them life in prison. Like, what is Christianity talking about? What is Catholicism talking about? Okay? Lucifer, right, is the so-called white man. The devil is the so-called white man. Okay? We're going to further prove all that, right? So, we're going to go to the book of Revelations, because it said he did not open his prison houses, right? He did not open the prison houses. So let's go to Revelation, right? Chapter 2 and verse 10.
There's a book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil...
Oh, hold on. They're going to say, see, the devil, that man with the 2 horns, right?
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Oh, so I guess he's running around with a bunch of handcuffs, right? And now he's going to start locking people up. All right? Now the devil just turned into a police now. LAPD, NYPD. Freeze. See what I'm saying? These people don't understand what precept upon precept. They read something and, oh, that's it. All right, but that's that left hand. That's that left-handed counsel that you guys fell blind to. Okay, the god of this world, Esau. Okay, playing the Most High, and that's why you people are all spiritually dead. All right, go ahead.
That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So the point of this verse that I wanted to bring out is that the devil, right, shall cast you into prison. And it was just talking about a man that did not open up his prison houses in Isaiah chapter 14, right? In verse 17. You see? Just Christianity's lost in the sauce, man, and they got everybody else spooked out, lost in the sauce too. And that's because they have no light in them, okay? See, because if the gospel is hidden to them that is lost, okay? They have no understanding, all right? So, let's go to the book. Let's go back to Revelations. We're going to finish with a couple of scriptures in Revelations. Chapter 12 and verse 3.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven, okay?
And behold, a great red dragon.
A great red dragon, okay? Why? Because that serpent in the garden became a great red dragon. That old serpent, okay? That old serpent. All right? And if you look at it, right? Anyways, we'll get to that. Okay, we'll get to that. So, keep reading.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head.
So it has having 7 heads and 10 horns, all right, and 7 crowns upon his head. See, these 7 heads, that's the EU, the European Union, okay? That alliance, right, which made the 8th head, which is Babylon, right? That great whore, okay? That's his alliance, all right? And the 10 horns. Anyways, we're gonna get that. Now, I don't want to speak about it. Let's let the scripture speak. Let's go to Revelations chapter 17, starting at 11.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th.
See, he is the 8th. That's the 8th head, right? America is the 8th head. And the 7 is the European Union, which I believe is Spain, France, Germania Minor, Germania Major, Britain. There's 2 more. So there's Britain. There is my mind is empty right now thinking about this. I hate when this happens. So there's Germania Minor, Germania Major, Spain, France, Britain, Rome, and I believe Germany. All right. So the 7 was the European Union. Okay.
And is of the 7, and goeth into perdition.
And goeth into perdition. You see, that son of perdition. Okay, that man of sin. You see, you can't make these things up for those that could understand the scriptures, man. All right. Now we're gonna find out if that beast is Satan, or is it a man?
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
Are 10 kings, rulers, okay?
Which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
You see, receive power. Why? Because they're all going to fight at that moment. They're all going to fight against Yahweh Shai, okay? So, let's go back now that we know that beast is talking about men and rulership, okay? Let's go back to the book of Revelations, chapter 12, and we're going to end it at 9.
There's a book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent.
That old serpent. Why? Because that serpent in the garden, right, became a big red dragon, right? He gained power. He got bigger. His technology, his weapons, everything, right? His philosophies, okay?
Called the devil.
Called the devil, the deceiver.
And Satan.
And Satan, the adversary, okay?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
Which deceiveth the whole world, right? With his philosophies, right? When he painted the images of Yahushua, okay? Made everybody bow down to him, right? Deceived the whole world, right? With Christianity and Catholicism, right?
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
You see? So, who are these angels? Those are his jets, his fighter planes, okay? When they have that great war up there in the heavens, meaning in the sky, when Yahushua comes back to crack the sky, okay? That's how they're going to be cast out. You see? Oh, Lucifer. When you go back, when Lucifer, right, got cast out of heaven, this is what it's talking about. All right? He's going to get brought down to a low state. He's going to get taken out of rulership. All right? Satan never rebelled against the Lord. He's in his right order, okay? He's doing what he's supposed to do, okay? Understand that. This is talking about a man, Esau, the so-called white man, the adversary of Yahweh. It's not hard to see with all these laws he makes, LGBTQ, everything he pushes here, right? Pork, he takes out all the bottom feeders from the ocean, yet pollutes it, okay? When those bottom feeders are supposed to clean the ocean, all right? Everything he does is contrary to what the Lord wants, okay? He's the devil. He is Satan in the flesh, all right? The counterparts of the spiritual Satan, okay? So, Lord willing, that was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Abab Abab.
Above.
Kum Yasharala.
Kum Yeshua.